going to see more testing thunderstorms and also gonna be amazing events. This is gonna be more intense than maybe last personally this year. This is gonna be amazing severe weather event, and also it's gonna be my 100th video. You will see more extreme things after this intro. Extreme weather here. We actually looking at another large thunderstorm system happening around Louisiana on the Friday event, but actually really good event on the Saturday event about the outbreak. There could be there on the Friday the 10th, but there's some that is changing. It's supposed to be a really good system on the Friday, but it could be there. There's a lot of good cave, but there's gonna be like a slight risk. Will be eventually maybe more intensing, like a more risk. Hopefully before the Friday event, because the Friday event is still there's gonna be a lot of different events with my 100 video about it. Let you know what is going to doing more than that for this video, because it's going to actually splitting it actually put it part 2 about it. I already did the part 1 the last video, but I want to get a little bit more closing of the event, what it is going on, what the clouds could look like. This is what it could be. This is what the satellite could look like when it's those large thunderstorms happening each day. We'll eventually see those little bit good solar thunderstorm over time. We'll see it, but unlikely we see it a little bit. But who knows what go on over it with those. But it's gonna be very, very strong windy to towards the northeastward. But it's on that heavy event with that strong wind headed towards the more eastern day. But you have a very good, eventually you have a good 2-point scenario with that behind that dry front. We'll see how much this changes with those very strong wind shear level. Look like it's gonna be a very good strong wind shear with that severe level. And around Oklahoma area on the Friday it will going to get a little bit bigger. And it's just going to be really lots of history up there. Actually, but amazing outfit. It's almost a little bit 70% of history up there. The spin and atmosphere. We know about that, but we don't know what is carefully be an eye on it. Those thunderstorms. But that wind shear was changing shape over days. This was look like now, but it's going to get when it is until the Friday event. There's going to get worse. The design of it to that Saturday event. But that Friday or the Saturday, yeah, that Saturday event is good, like wind shear design. And also about the wind shear, there's gonna be a good amount, a little cape, but it's not. We need to look at around like NAM model to see what the good details about it. How many percent chance for those thunderstorms could be? There's like the buck share of the cape, but there's gonna be a little bit, couple more each day. There's not a lot of it, but it's slowly behind of it. But this was could look on the radar of it, but it's so far out, it's really hard to see it coming to your way. But it's round snail over there, you will see a amazing, eventually you have a good storm system. This was look like on like not like on the Zoom, but it's called. This was locally on the sounding. That's what it is. Show you what there's measuring in the atmosphere with those weather balloons popping each day to see what is going on of it. Well, there's gonna be a lot needed for those thunderstorms deducing those could be a possibility of a tornado outbreak for December. I know it's really hard to tell, but it is hard to believe it's a December tornado outbreak. We never happened before like December 8th. Because only today we were supposed to be having a long time ago, around 2018, there was a tornado outbreak during that event. That's what I think they're hearing about it. It's really odd about it. So far, that those thunderstorms still kicking in the atmosphere with the behind those thunderstorms, we will see what's combined the cape and also the eventually his earlier. Once you get the best of each those thunderstorming, it's just gonna be very massive event. It is really so much hard to tell about it. There's so much details and animation that still could be out there. I was trying to show you what it is, the buck shear, like the wind shear, but a little bit mixed between the cape and also what is going on. But you will having maybe some, not a lot, about the bunk shear. Or like wind shear, actually it is, in the atmosphere. I was going to say there's lots of different ingredients in the atmosphere. We don't know the sense of it. I know there's a lot of little bits hastily the atmosphere are going to get growing by those thunderstorms. Hopefully, because it could be a outbreak. Could be there's still a possibility a tornado outbreak, but we still don't know how much. There's really very strong for tornadoes on the 11th that day, but that's when the biggest day on the 11th. There's like 4.6 5, like around like 50%, but we don't know how much chance there is. But there's gonna be a lot of different example about the heating in the atmosphere and then also ration of it. There's lots of meaning of these storms popping higher than ever before than these things into it. For the video about it, that's why I'm going diffusing about it. But for the long-term model, but we'll see more different results for the storms. Because meanwhile, for those thunderstorms will happen to the northeastward. All of the coast will get bang bang with a lot of thunderstorms. Because it was going to be a lot leftover greens for it. The last little bit of the first December cape for the northeast. That's when it is happening the most. And also there's a lot of little bit greens for it. There's a lot of chance for thunderstorms as well. Like there's like around like 40% chance or 43% chance for areas like that for the thunderstorms. When you see like dark red in those areas is gonna be very dangerous. Unlike the south, it's gonna be a little bit different story each day. How much moisture will going to depend of it between those thunderstorms in the northeast as well. Because we need another gradient like to going appearing as well. Like water precipitation, that will show really good, but we need to see how much will go be above the drought and the water could be affecting those storms. Well, evolving it over day in, day out. And we also looking at the temperature will go be very, very warm in the northeast. We've been very behind that cold air we will also talking about. And we are very dry, and it will be very warm, and a very precipitation, a very wet precipitation in the atmosphere, and behind the very dry, cold air will come be in of it. That's what we do evolving about it. And also see what when we see that cold air will picking back in or just moving upwards. Who knows what's between a lot of different results with a lot of low pressure system with a height like 5 joules with a height. When you see a little bit mixing, that's when on Thursday we'll see very interesting weather evolving it. This is extreme weather out here. Hopefully you subscribe and comment. I will go be back when maybe after this dinner.